Welcome again to my channel, and today we are looking at another topic under percentage, and the topic says percentage increase and decrease of quantities. Okay, so let us look at an example. Increase increase 80 by 10%. Increase 80 by 10%. So this means we want to make this 80 bigger, but not just anyhow number. We are going to measure it, by a certain percentage, which is 10%. We want to increase it by 10%. So there are two ways to solve this, and I'll be teaching you the two ways. So then after the teaching, then you can choose any method you like to solve your own question anytime you come across something like this. So the first method says you first find the 10% of 80. When you get the 10% of 80, the answer you get, then you add it to 80. So that makes 80 to what? Increase. So this is the solution. So we first find 10%. 10% means what? 10 over 100 of 80 over 1. So 0 cancels 0 here. This 0 cancels this 0. So what do we have left? We have just 1 times 8 left, which is what? 8. So now this is not our final answer. This is just 10% of 80, which is 8. 10% of 80 is 8. So now we have to increase 80 by 10%. The answer we got after finding 10% is 8. Then we go ahead and say what? 80, which is the original value, plus the new value we got, which is 8. Our answer is what? 88. So now we have increased 80 to 88 by how many percentage? By 10%. So the second method is this. The 80 itself, which is the original value, is 100% on its own, is 100%. So now the new percentage at which we are increasing the 80 is 10%. So we say this 100% plus the 10% equals to 110%. So now we go ahead and find 110% of 80. So that is 110 over 100. Don't forget 110% means 110 over 100 times 80 over 1. So 0 cancel 0. 0 cancel 0. We're done with that cutting. Then we have 11 times 8. So 11 times 8 is what? 88. So you can go ahead and solve it this way, or go ahead and solve it this way. But if you look at something is common to both of them, we added here and we added here. Why? Because you are increasing. If you are anytime you are doing percentage increase, you have to add. But if this percentage decrease, you do what? You subtract. So it is as simple as that. So now let us do an example on percentage decrease. So let us solve this question on percentage decrease. The question says decrease Jane's pocket money, which is 500 naira by 40%. Wow. Jane is not going to collect 500 naira this time. He's going to collect something less than 500 naira. So but how much is it that she's going to collect? So that's what we're about to find out. So we're going to first, using the first method, we first find the 40% of 500 naira. So that is 40%, which is 40 over 100, of 500 naira over 1. So let's solve that and get what the answer will be. 0 cancel 0. 0 cancel 0. Okay, so that is 40 times 5. 40 times 5 is 200. So the naira still comes down. That is 200 naira. So 40% of 500 naira is 200 naira. But this is not what Jane will collect as pocket money. So how much is he going to get? She's going to get 500 naira minus 200 naira, because we are decreasing pocket money by 40%, and 40% of 500 naira is 200 naira. So we are taking away the 200 naira from the 500 naira, and that gives us what? 300 naira. So that means this time Jane is not going to get 500 naira, that she's going to get 300 naira. So let us use the second method and see if you're going to get the same answer. The 500 naira on its own is 100% that she usually gets as her pocket money. So this time we are decreasing the 100% by 40%. So that is 100% minus 40%, which is 60%. So we'll go ahead and find 60% of 500 naira, so which is what Jane will get as her pocket money this time. So 60% is 60 over 100 times 500 naira over 1. So 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0. So 60 times 5, 60 times 5 equals to what? 300, sorry, naira still comes down. 300 naira. So now, you can use this method, you can use this method. Anyone that is comfortable, anyone that you find so easy, go ahead and use it. And so we've come to the end of today's class, percentage increase and percentage decrease.